All right, folks, good morning. This is Dr. Dalmeda. Welcome to CIS 137 Introduction to Linux Operating System, right? So, this video, I'm going to be walking you through the first lab in this class. And then the first lab is accessing the command line in Linux. So, this lab is meant to walk you through some command line that are needed in Linux, right? Not all of them, just some of them. And then we have lab 1 all the way through 14, and we'll have the time to play with those commands in every single lab. So this one is just showing you how to access the command line from the Red Dot Academy. Okay. So first of all, let me clear my screen. All right, clear. All right. So you will have to reserve a lab. Okay. Every week you have to reserve a lab from D2L, right? From D2L, you open up the module, right? Let me see if I can do that for you. Let me show you that. All right, so here's D2L, right? You come to D2L, you look at your courses. Which one? This is the one I'm talking about right now. CIS 137. Okay, you go to content. You will see what? You will see modules, right? So here's module 1, getting started. That was the module where I assign everyone to Red Hat Academy, right? Okay, so we go in there, module 1, that's where we are, right? Access Red Hat Academy Lab, okay? Accessing the command line performance checklist, right? So we click on, always click on Access Red Hat Academy. You go there, here we go, you will see this screen, okay? And then go to New Lab Reservation, right? New lab reservation, schedule lab for myself, and then look for open spot, right? The gray area, you can get in there. The white area is where you can get, let's say you want to schedule a lab right now or later on during the day. So you click on the section or the time where you want to schedule your lab, right? If I click right here right now, okay, it shows me that I have a lab starting at 1:30, ending at 2:30. You can increase the time if you want to. Okay, but right now it shows 1 hour 50 minutes, okay, which is not bad. So you have the opportunity to increase it anytime you want, and then you hit submit. When you do that, what's going to happen, when the time comes, it will show green right here. Okay, like this one is the one that I reserved from 10:40 to 1:30, right? You click on interlab, and then we'll take you to the lab. You click on interlab, and then it will take you all the way over here. Okay, that's what we do every single week. So when we go there, you will log in. Let me pretend I'm not there yet, and then we go here, interlab. Okay, and then I go right here. Okay, that's what it takes me, right? Good. That's how I have this screen. Let me close that. I don't need this. All right. So every time you do that, you always want to log in as a student into a workstation. Okay. Once you log in as a work into a workstation, let me exit here and see what you're supposed to be seeing first, right? See if I can exit that one as well. There we go. Then let me see if I can exit this one as well. So this is what you will see, right? So you will see kiosk, and then you will enter password Red Hat, and then we'll take you to this screen right away, right? Okay. Let me see if I can go to kiosk. Log out. Yep. Log out. Okay. So when you first log into the system, right? When you go, hold on, let me show you. You see here, okay. When you go to enter your lab right here, This is where it's going to take you. Foundation, right? So you click on that foundation, and then what's going to happen? This is the screen you're going to see. All right. And that's what I am right now over here. All right. That's what you're going to see. Okay. And then you click on kiosk, and then the password is always going to be red hat. Okay. Red hat, a lowercase for all of them. So when you do that, it's going to take you into here where you see the 8 in activity, right? You go to activity and then select the command line, the terminal, right? Click on terminal. That's where Linux terminal is going to pop up. So for this class, you don't need to purchase a Linux operating system or anything. So the command line is embedded into Red Hat for you to use, right? So you don't need to purchase the book. You don't need to purchase any operating system before doing any this lab. You don't have to download anything. Okay. All right. So we are in kiosk, right? In kiosk, what do you want to do? You want to start all the machine all the time. When you get in there, you have to issue the command rht dash vmctl space start all. Okay. My case says now started is already running because I was working on this Linux, right? That's why your case, if it is the first time, it will say starting the machine, all right, and then it will start all of them. Once you start the machine, what you want to do is you want to log in as a student into a workstation, and the command for remote logging into any server, any device that is in the server is SSH. Okay, because you want to log in as a who student. So student at is where you want to log into, right? You want to log into workstation. Enter. See, as you can see, it logged me in there, and then as you can see now, everything changing to student at workstation, right? Good. Now, once you are in there, you have to start the lab, right? What is the lab name? Instruction show you the lab name. The lab name is CLI. CLI is a command line. So you have to issue the command lab space CLI review start. Okay, let's do that. Lab CLI dash review. Okay. So the lab name dash review start. And then it should show you success. That means that you are logging into the required server to be able to successfully doing this lab. So in this lab, we just want to play with some of the commands, right? So the first commands we want to play it. So follow the instruction from one all the way down. And then as you're using those commands, I recommend that you remember those commands, right? Because this lab giving you everything you need. You can repeat this lab as many as you want. Okay, I did not put a restriction on it because you are in the learning mode, right? So do it as much as you can, and then remember those commands. Because when you go and want to take the CompTIA Linux Plus exam, you will now have open book, right? All right. So let's use the date command right there to show today's date. Over here, type in date, and then we'll show you the date. Today is a Thursday, April 7, right? And it shows you the time and the year, right? Good. Now, let's say you want to display the current time in 12 hours, okay, clock time, okay, 12 hours clock time. So you have to use date and then append plus percentage R to that. Okay, there we go. It shows us a 7:49, 13 p.m. All right. Okay. Okay. So move on. The three, what kind of file is the home student zcat? We want to see what kind of file is that. So the file name is zcat, right? And then it is in the directory home student, right? So we'll go file zcat I will show you what it is. It says that this zcat is what is a shell script and it is a text and executable file. Okay. Now, another command here is a WC command and then a bash shortcut to display the size of zcat. So we have a zcat that is a file. We know what type of file it is. We want to see what's the size of that, right? So we go to WC space. Now WC over here space, and then you hold the escape key and then plus escape plus. Okay, as you can see, it shows the bash and everything. Okay, okay. So that's what we just did, and then we do WC zcat now. Okay, okay. So the size is okay. So the year is being created. That's a 51. Okay, all right. So 51, 299, 1983, right? And then 5. Okay. We want to display the first 10 times. Okay. You have a file. You want to display the first 10 lines, right? The first means head, right? Head, escape plus, and then head zcat. Okay. So let's do that. So head over here. Okay. Head. So hold the escape key and then plus sign. Okay. All right. Now head zcat. Great. All right. Great, 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 great. So this is just playing with those commands, right? And then tail is going to show you the bottom one. So tail, okay, escape plus sign and tail zcat. All right. It shows you the last 10. All right. Then if you want to repeat the previous command, what do? You keep, you do the upper arrow and then enter. All right. All right. Okay. So upper arrow and then control A. All right. Okay. Good, 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 good. All right. So use the shell history, right? So date. So let's go to history. History. Okay. So we'll show you everything that we've done so far. Right. Great. Now let's use the exclamation and two. Oh, yeah. And two. Okay. Great. So this is really basically just to play with those command line and all that. Okay. Now let's review the lab. So lab CLI review. Right. All right. So you pass that lab. So once you finish a lab, what I want you to do is what? You will take a screenshot of what you did. So I like to use a snipping tool, right? New. And then copy all the way from here because I want to see your credential showing that you are the one who did the lab, right? Okay, all the way through Red Hat Academy, right? Showing me that you did it inside the Red Hat. Okay, and then you can save the file into whatever you want to save it, right? So I'll call it lab1 and then save it, right? And then once you save that lab, you will go ahead and then attach that lab to the assignment. So this is module 1 assignment. You attach it in there and you're done for this lab. And then you come back here and you issue the command finish. Lab CLI review finish, it will finish that lab for you. All right. All right. So that's what you need to do every single week. Okay. For every single lab, right? If you have any questions, shoot me an email or show up to my student hours every Tuesdays and Thursdays from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. in room 01 143. Bye bye now.